2.3 applications. This lesson literally goes over just writing algebraic expressions and equations and solving those algebraic equations given to you in word form. So if we look at the first set of examples, we're writing algebraic expressions to represent each variable expression. So for example A, we have two numbers that differ by 12. Well, two numbers that differ by 12, that means subtraction. So we have x and we have x plus 12. You could also use x and minus 12 for those two numbers. So two numbers that differ by 12 are just x and x plus 12, or x and x minus 12. For B, we have two consecutive even integers. Two consecutive even integers. They're consecutive means that it goes one right after the next, and even means that you have something like 2 and 4. So if you were representing that, one would be x, the other would be x plus 2. For C, we have two investments that total $5,000. So you're going to have one that's x, the other that's the 5,000 minus x. For D, we have the length of a rectangle if the width is x meters and the perimeter is 10 meters. Well, the length is part of your equation for your perimeter, and your perimeter is just 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So if the width is x, we want to figure this out. Perimeter is equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Now, again, you're plugging in the 10 for the perimeter, and you're also putting the width as x. So that's 2 times L plus 2 times x. We want to write this in terms of the length. So we're just going to move the 2x over by subtracting it from each side. We get 2 times the length is equal to 10 minus 2x. Then we just divide each side by that 2. And we get the length is equal to 5 minus x. For example 2, we have the sum of 3 consecutive integers is 228. Find the integers. So 3 consecutive integers are like 1, 2, and 3. So 1 would be x, 2 would be x plus 1, and 3 would be x plus 2. So we're finding the sum of this is equal to 228. So x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to 228. We're going to combine like terms here, so the x plus x gives us 3x, and 1 plus 2 is 3 is equal to 228. We're going to subtract the 3 from each side. We get 3x is equal to 225, and then we just divide each side by the 3. So x is equal to 75. If x is 75, then x plus 1 is 76, and x plus 2 is 77. In example 3, it tells us that the length of the rectangular piece of property is 1 foot more than twice the width. If the perimeter is 302 feet, find the length and the width. So you can draw yourself a picture of a rectangle if it helps you. You have your width, you have your length. It tells us that the length is 1 foot more than twice the width, so that's 2w plus 1. The perimeter is 302, so perimeter is equal to 2 times the length plus the width. If our perimeter is 302, that's going to be 302 is equal to 2 times the length, which is 2w, plus 1, plus the width, which is w. We combine like terms inside those parentheses, and we get 302 is equal to 2 times 3w plus 1. We can divide each side by this 2, and we get 2 goes into 3 once with 1 left over, 2 goes into 10 5 times, 2 goes into 2 once. 151 is equal to 3w plus 1. We subtract that 1 from each side, and we get 150 is equal to 3w. We then divide each side by the 3 and get that w is equal to 50. If w is equal to 50, that's 2 times 50 plus 1 for the length, which gives us 2 times 50 is 100, plus 1 is 101. So our length is 101 feet, and our width is 50 feet.